like the fans here at JCW Lunacy's belated Christmas party are getting a present early in the form of battle between Ken Anderson and James Storm. Counters the last call with the low blow.
I'll be there waiting for you.
Bravo. Bravo, darling. Such a magnificent performance.
His arms. I wish I could keep you there forever.
You son of a mother. What the fuck?
We could have done this the easy way, Vito, but you have to make everything so damn difficult.
Haley J, get your ass out here. You're gonna have a dog collar match with me right here, right now.
We're running the fly here.
Oh,
on the
wait a
wings of
minute,
Big Al.
that's not attached to Big Al.
And there's nobody above her head that's gonna tell her not to. Haley's practically being hung alive. Dynamite Danny Mo! And now Danny Mo is gonna do the right thing.
Boy, do we have a surprise for you. Door right on the left.
Oh, this is a high-risk situation.
And we continue onward with Facade.
Oh.
And look out for the Ninja Bomb! Forget about it! His next matchup, Facade's, in this best of 3, is must win.
You think I haven't been tuned up before? Huh? Huh? Who you? Motherfucker! Son of a bitch! God damn it!
It's all the way up now.
Oh, the wrist couldn't get any higher!
Oh, no, no, no!
Oh, KERRY MORTON just sacrificed our official in this thing, and Conley got measures. That's Mack Cross. As Vince Russo created a monster by unleashing Mack Cross and his attitude.
And let's talk about this three-way massacre that I'm thinking about. Mr. Anderson, James Storm, and a mystery opponent. Let's see what you got. Next week, and the winner of that three-way massacre is gonna have a shot that same night against the JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Matt Cardona.
Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up. Hit 'em with an uppercut. I'm from the Fight Club. You know we got the love. Bring it, don't sing it. I'm the king of the ring. Ding, ding, swing, bitch. Cook you like a chicken wing. UFC can't fuck with me. I'm the ultimate champ. Jiu-jitsu, I'm down. You can go ass down. Boom, bam. Goddamn, slam down. If you looking for a motherfucking fight, here I am. Fight Club. And you can hang low to so let it swing.
Fucking son of a bitch! Every time I fucking need you, you're not fucking around!
What happened to you?
Alright? And I'm tired of this shit! Every time I friggin' need you, every time I friggin' need your help, you're never there! But I'm always there for you! Ugh. I couldn't take care of these guys myself, they would have been dead! Dead! But I gotta play the Vince Russo game, right? And then when a guy I can't do what I gotta do, I gotta be this goody boy, and I got the shit beat out of me.
Let me get this straight. You got the shit beat out of you playing the Vince Russo game when Vince Russo has been telling you to lay off these guys?
Lay off
I've been
nothing.
telling you to lay off these guys, Vito.
That's because you don't know the streets. You don't know how to handle
This isn't
this.
the street.
It
How
is the
many times are we
streets.
gonna talk about this, bro?
Why do you think you're untouched? It's because of me. Why do you think you're here? It's because of me. All the stops we made, right? All the stops. You never touched. I'm the one taking the hits, not you.
Vito, you're taking the hits because you're asking for the hits. You were supposed to be here to watch my back. You started with every one of these freaking guys, bro.
Nobody
because
fucking likes
you. can't
you.
control your temper, just like you can't now.
Nobody likes you,
Nobody
Vince.
likes me.
That's
I'm not
right.
the one that just got the shit kicked out of me,
That's
bro.
because I'm protecting
All right,
you.
Vito, here's what we're gonna do.
Here's what we're gonna do.
We're ending this next week. You want these guys, bro?
Yeah.
I'm gonna arrange it next week. But let me tell you something, bro. Whether you're up, whether you're down, it is over next week. You understand?
Remember one thing. I'm never down. I'm always up. And the reason...
You look like you were down a couple of minutes ago, bro.
Yeah, you're talking real shit, Vince. Remember, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You don't
do anything you're gonna regret. I'm telling you right now, you get your hands off me. Next week, bro, and then it's over.
Hand out of my face. You're gonna regret this, Russo. Believe me. Move out of my fucking way.
Cameraman, follow me. Whoa. We got company. Whoa.
Tits! Stand up. Whack off. Sit down.
You listen to him.
I'll listen to him. And Caleb Conley.
It's me.
You know what, Caleb? Let me tell you something. And you, while you're standing here, and Tits, listen carefully. Do you know what KERRY MORTON is like?
I don't know, Kerry. What do you like? A box of chocolates?
KERRY MORTON is like you go to your favorite restaurant and you order your favorite meal, right? And it gets better every single time. That's what KERRY MORTON is like.
That is what you're like.
You knew
Yeah,
that.
I know that. Yeah.
And shut up. And Tits, you knew that. But you know what? Let me say something real quickly. It's really on the tip of my tongue. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed.
No, listen to me. I'm frustrated. I'm disappointed. I'm a little concerned, maybe, Caleb, for what you did with our extraordinary wrestling match last week. You know, we tear it up. We go toe-to-toe. I can respect the competitor that you are, Caleb Conley, but what you did with paying off Matt Cross to interfere in our match?
What? The rumors, the accusations, Kerry, I won't stand for them. You see,
That is slander.
what Matt Cross
Shut up.
did. What Matt Cross did was on Matt Cross. See, us, we have no affiliation. And Kerry, I'll shoot straight with you, man. I'm disappointed too because I can beat you all by my damn self.
Whoa. Caleb Conley, Tits, cameraman, you ugly fuck. KERRY MORTON does jobs to absolutely nobody. No. You couldn't have beat me. You couldn't have beat me on your best day. With those snakeskin boots of yours, you couldn't have beat me on your best day, sweetheart. But that's okay. And you know what? I'm going to do a little investigation. I'm going to walk around this arena. I'm going to go find old Vincey Russo boy. Go talk to him. But let me say something. And I hope you understand me.
I'm listening.
If I figure out that you had anything to do with Matt Ross, I will be back. You got me?
Oh, I got you. Kerry, the door's that way. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
See you later.
Bye.
The Morton Nepo, baby. That's crazy. That's crazy. Matt Cross. We have hair. He's bald. That's disgusting. But more importantly, the team is together.
That's right.
The three of us for the first time in weeks.
We're back
all
together.
here. We on the same page. I got a match tonight.
Yep.
I'm gonna go out there. You're gonna go out there. Our all-star QB1 point guard is gonna be out there.
That's right.
Team
We're all
America
gonna be out
picking
there.
out the dub.
We're all going to be out there except for me.
Wait, what?
Look, I've got a very important meeting. But Jeeves, I know you've got this. I know you'll have his back. Good luck. I got it. I will see you guys later.
Baby.
But I plan your books. What is just?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JCW Lunacy! Tonight's first match is a triple threat match scheduled for 1 fall. The winner of this match will face Matt Cardona later this evening for the JCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first is a surprise mystery guest.
Oh, wait a minute!
Starting off hot here, Joe Dombrowski.
I know that music!
Weighing in 213 pounds from Cleveland, Ohio, he is the wanted man.
Starting off Lunacy in the biggest possible way with the most wanted man here at Harpo's in Detroit, Michigan. My name is Joe Dombrowski alongside Mark Roberts as we welcome you into Lunacy, kicking it off with an incredible three-way matchup made last week by our showrunner Vampiro.
An incredible opportunity, a title shot with Matt Cardona on the line.
And you're not gonna have to wait a week, a month, next year to see a matchup like this. You're gonna see it right here. Later this broadcast, the winner of this matchup will challenge Cardona in a big-time title defense that we've been anticipating since Cardona captured that championship several weeks ago. But we've seen Nemeth before in JCW carry the banner of JCW into the fight at the two-day war. And Nemeth is walking into an already existing rivalry that we saw boil over into a fight all throughout the building a week ago.
Johnny Cash, listen.
Weighing in 241 pounds, from Lever Sport, Tennessee, he is the cowboy, James Storm.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, whoa!
And we're picking up right where we left off. James Storm and Ken Anderson.
Mr. Anderson absolutely bum rushing the Cowboy here on the floor at Harpo's.
We've seen several battles between Storm and Anderson. One, a first blood match that never met a conclusion thanks to the involvement of Mack Cross, and then the brawl that broke out a week ago that was an attempted truce turned into a near riot that Anderson got the better of for the moment, but Anderson clearly has been trying to stay ahead of James Storm in every possible way, but James Storm knows a thing or two about a barroom brawl. Oh. And Nemeth is just sitting back watching these two men decimate one another.
Yeah, when Nemeth first came out, I was thinking that someone's going to have a really rough night going through this match and then having to meet Cardona. Right now, Nick Nemeth is literally just lying across the top rope watching these two guys beat the crap out of each other.
Well, Nemeth could pick the bones if he has his way as Storm sends Anderson hard into the steel. And make no mistake about it, there is deep animosity between these men, but it all concerns the most important prize in this great company, the JCW title. Small in the back first, goes Anderson, and Nemeth picking a spot.
Yeah, Nemeth getting in his first shot this entire match.
You're looking at three former world champions who have held that title outside of JCW. They would love to add the JCW Lunacy version of the world title to their arsenal, their resume. It's the fastest growing, most talked about title and organization in wrestling today. And one of these men could be at the forefront by the time we go off the air.
Also a championship with an incredible lineage when you think of guys like Showrunner, Vampiro, Sabu,
Terry Funk, the list goes on and on. Right now Anderson looks to be public enemy number one. Anderson knows a thing or two about making enemies as Nemeth looking for the big wind-up but got cut off at the pass. You gotta believe Cardona is in the locker room area watching this now. He will know his opponent as the world finds out based on the result of this matchup.
Kennedy has made a remarkable comeback here, and now it's Nemeth meeting that turnbuckle hard.
And Anderson into the cover, and has a near fall situation on a night where we see KERRY MORTON already on a war path. He confronted Caleb Conley. He's looking for Vince Russo. He wants answers about why Mack Cross attacked him in his matchup with Caleb a week ago. We saw Vince Russo give the ultimatum to VITO. You've got a matchup Next week, which by the way is tonight, those comments were after we went off the air a week ago, this is your last chance, Vito, to get revenge. That's a big 8-man tag team matchup we're going to see tonight as Vito joins the Monster Corporation to take on Stephen Flow, COKANE, and the Outbreak. Ninja Mack and Facade, their second round of their best of 3 series, and so much more in this broadcast. It's Nemeth who scores with a rocker dropper. He's got this and a kick out.
Wide open field here for a shot at the JCW Lunacy World Championship.
Nemeth has had such a career resurgence over the past 12 to 18 months. Everywhere he's been, fearlessly stepping into battle against the diabolical and sick Atticus Cogar during the 2-day war with GCW. And now it's Nemeth, straight into the line of fire of the Anderson-Storm rivalry. You can see the wealth on the body of Nemeth already forming from this physical altercation. But Nemeth is looking to crawl over and drape an arm, try to get a cover, whatever he can. Because bottom line is, you gotta win here to go to the main event.
Storm crashed down hard into that guardrail, but there, he's got, it's like spinach to Popeye, Joe Dombrowski.
The Tennessee Cowboys got that liquid courage, and he's rejuvenated. And Anderson and Nemeth fixated with one another.
Storm back in the action now. Referee, got to get out of there.
Well, who's going to hold their ground?
Right hands all around.
All 3 would love to be at the forefront of JCW here in 2026, its biggest year yet.
Mr. Anderson looking for a handshake that I'm not sure is going to come. Oh!
And it's 10-on-2. Anderson, you can see through that gesture he made for that handshake by a mile. Nemeth and Storm, not their first rodeo, and Nemeth takes Storm to the outside. That low drop kick scored big.
You don't want to turn your back on Nick Nemeth or trust him for very long in a match like this.
Nemeth, a pure athlete. Anderson trying to counter the neck breaker, but Nemeth hangs on and catches him on attempt 2. Nemeth
showing what he wants there.
Yeah.
Wants that JCW Lunacy World Championship around his waist.
And it may take a shot through the heart of Ken Anderson to get there. Debilitating elbows could be enough, but Anderson slides his shoulder. Man, Nemeth and Cardona have traveled some of the same roads. They have fought each other all over the world. It'd be a hell of a match to see here tonight, but let's be honest, as a viewer, as a fan of this, there's not a bad outcome out of this opening 3-way match. But Nemeth looks to tune up the band and leave no doubt, but Anderson reciprocates with a shot downstairs.
Up on the fireman's carry now. Oh, rolls all the way through.
And that'll do it. No. Oh, what a kick out at the last possible microsecond from Nick Nemeth.
These guys are really going through a battle here to still have to be able to take on Matt Cardona later tonight.
From behind, Anderson looking for the mic check. Storm fights his way free.
Deposits Anderson right to the outside, but again, don't turn your back on the most wanted man.
Danger zone by Nemeth. This thing will be over if he hits it. And Anderson.
Oh, Anderson gonna steal it.
Anderson gonna reap the benefits. Storm the inside cradle. James Storm just hits to Anderson.
And your winner is the cowboy, James Storm.
Oh, Anderson tried to steal the whole thing, but James Storm was a step ahead of the conniving Ken Anderson. And now our main event is set because the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm, will challenge Mack Cardona for the JCW title. But maybe a last word of warning from Nick Nemeth. You can see the level of respect between these men. You gotta believe there'll be another day for Nemeth, but could this be the ultimate night of lunacy for James Storm, who could be our next world champion?
You got the chicken, Ruffle?
Hey, you guys. What's going on?
Just blowing up
you guys-
balloons.
Now hold on with your balloons and your chicken and your fucking briefcase. Listen, you guys see Jasmine around?
Jasmine who? Who's Jasmine?
You guys are fucking idiots. Wow, look at this. You guys got fucking Italian Moroccans.
Don't go through our stuff. That's
Hey,
our...
fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking go through anything I want, huh? I'll fucking crack your fucking head open.
My brother.
Anyway, these are fucking pretty good and like,
What's it?
you guys got an Italian shirt. I'm Italian. You fucking believe that? What do you guys know about Italians, huh? Like,
No, we're not Italian. There's no. We got Bozo in our bloodline.
Yeah.
Bozo.
You know, guys, the twitching, the big feet, the maracas, the Italian T-shirt. No, it sounds. I don't know. Something just doesn't seem right. But you guys can't be fucking Italian, can you? I mean, look, this shirt says Italy.
Watch my stuff.
Shut up. Look at this shirt. Italy, right? Italy is Vito. Vito comes from the neighborhood. And when I come from the neighborhood, I remember everybody. You know, but just like something, Anyway, I gotta get out of here. Hope you guys have a good night, all right? If you see Jasmine...
We didn't see her. No. We didn't see her.
If you see her, she's the hot gumad I'm with tonight. It's Thursday, all right? All right, listen, I gotta run. You're an idiot, I swear to God.
Hey, Hey, stop talking so much. He's
Hey,
onto
by
us.
the
He
way-
knows who.
By the way, hey, listen. Just in case you guys get hungry, you guys like chicken palm?
What? No.
You like veal
Good.
cutlets?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
It's a good dish. Listen, in case you're hungry, hit me up on the cell phone. You got my number. Come and join me for dinner, all right? Does that sound good?
All right. I guess.
You stuttering pricks! Fucking speak up! Can't even fucking be nice to you, jerk.
We don't need chicken. We got chicken.
I'm gonna fucking choke this chicken, you fucking asshole.
Hey, you want any popcorn? You gotta stop talking so much. He's onto us. He knows who we are.
He don't know shit. Ruffle.
He don't know shit. He don't know.
I'm Jasmine St. Clair. Some of you might know me from JCW St. Clair Monster Corporation. Other wrestling federations? Howard Stern Show.
The highest ratings on the E! Show ever.
Jerry Springer Show. And let's just say other mediums of entertainment. Join me every Wednesday on my podcast, Crazy Train Podcast, that's Crazy with a K, as I interview different guests such as wrestlers,
Japan,
comedians, interesting crowd with their jerky voice, and some of the hottest adult film stars, past and present. We talk about anything.
Here's the hypocrisy in this business.
And everything.
Yeah, it was my first gathering.
And if that's not unfiltered enough for you, hop on over to Crazy Train Podcast on YouTube every Monday night for my live stream. Crazy Train Podcast. I'll be waiting for you.
Let me tell you, this little game you're playing, it ends tonight. You know why? Because I'm the master of the game, not you. What you did last week to Danny and Haley is bullshit. You know it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit. So tonight, Miss Showrunner, you're gonna make things right with them. Do you understand? You're gonna make it right, or else.
Or else what? Or else I share the pictures you sent to me with the world?
There are no pictures. What are you talking about? AI pictures that you created?
No. The pathetic pictures you sent me of your 1-inch, one-eyed Willie.
Let me tell you something. Do you think for 1 minute, with your reputation and my reputation, you think anybody's gonna believe a word that comes out of your mouth?
You really want to take that chance?
It's a huge night here on JCW Lunacy. Joe Dombrowski alongside Mark Roberts. And tonight, obviously, things are already established that our main event is going to be the Cowboy James Storm challenging Mack Cardona for the JCW World Championship. But there's so much more going down.
Well, we just saw that Big Vito going to get his shot at the men with the zombie lifestyle he so fears. It's Big Vito and the St. Clair Monster Corporation taking on the Outbreak and FLOWE.
Yeah, Vampiro planted some gore games there, certainly, but that's not all our showrunner has planned in this broadcast, because he has promised a mystery opponent for Mosh Pit Mike. Keep in mind, a week ago, Mosh Pit Mike got one up on Madman Pondo. Vampiro apparently has a response tonight. And so much more going down here in this broadcast. How about Vince Russo, by the way? He better watch the way he plays his cards with Big Al. And you know Big Al's on a warpath as well. I hear she has something planned for the JCW Women's Division as well. But right now, we want to take it back to the ring and get you to the best of 3 series for the American Championship.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. Ladies and gentlemen, this is match number 2 of the 2 of 3 series, with Ninja Mack up 1-0. Introducing first. He is from the 412. He's roaming the streets creeping while you're sleeping. He is the Neon Ninja,
Well, ever since the night Facade made his return to Lunacy, he set his sights on the American Championship, and I do admit I have a lot of questions, a lot of doubts about a lot of the moves being made by upper management here, but I love the decision of Facade and Ninja Mack, best of 3 series, and we certainly were not disappointed a week ago.
Now we've got 2 ninjas of very different styles who are giving it their all for the prestigious prize of the American Championship. These people here at Harpo's are very happy to see Facade back.
No doubt about it, Facade has an energy about him. He is colorful, he's enigmatic, he is innovative, he's revolutionary.
and his opponent.
All those words describe his opponent as well.
Weighing in 15 stones, representing Texas, flying in from Tokyo, Japan. He is your JCW American Champion, Ninja fucking Mack.
Well, Ninja Mack, similarly, when he came on the scene here at JCW, left very little doubt as to what his capabilities were, what his targets were, and Ninja Mack was the man to finally unseat Caleb Conley from that stranglehold in the American Championship. But I don't think Ninja Mack expected such parity, such sameness in one of his very first challenges. You know, it's one thing for a ninja to fight someone less disciplined, somebody who comes from a different walk of life. But for a ninja to fight another ninja, you know, it was almost a stalemate through so much of that match number 1. But one thing's for sure, that those fans were on the edge of their seat the entire time. I expect much the same here in match 2.
Talk about parity. Both of these men can utilize their kicks. They're very fast, they're very agile, and they're two men we talked about last week, traveled all over the world.
Now I want you to keep in mind that it is a best of 3 series, and the winner of that series is going to be crowned the champion. If Facade wins tonight, he will even the series, but he will have to go on to win match 3 as well in order to become champion.
I think it definitely gives Ninja Mack a psychological advantage that he's not only the champion, but that he's already up 1-0. Talk about parity, look at that.
And to that point, Mark, on the other side of the fence, Ninja Mack, should he win tonight, he goes up 2-0 on the series, and we don't need a third match. Ninja Mack's the winner, retains the championship, and he's on to the next challenge.
That's right, Ninja Mack can dispose of Facade once and for all, twice and for all, by getting it done here tonight.
I know Facade was taping up those wrists extra tight, extra long in the locker room area, prepared for a matchup like this, because it is must-win for him in every sense of the word. And you can see Facade caught Mack with some of that ninja speed, and Mack was forced to regroup. But you are never safe when you're within leaping distance of the Neon Ninja. Oh. Nice Cardona. Hooks the leg. 2. And a kick out. Now our cameras are still following KERRY MORTON. We're going to look for any updates on him as he is searching for Vince Russo. He's searching for answers as to why Matt Cross got involved in KERRY's matchup, attacked him a week ago. Matt Cross has been a total disruptor for the past several weeks. He's the reason Violent J has been ostracized from JCW. Matt Cross, the traitor, shook Jay's hand and then stabbed him in the back. And now it appears Matt Cross is targeting so many other members of the roster, from Anderson to Storm to Morton, and we're not sure why.
Completely extricated from Lunacy, from Juggalo Championship Wrestling, is the Duke of the Wicked. And oh, watch Facade!
That springboard roundhouse kick. A Facade staple, hook of the leg, and Ninja Mack slides up the left shoulder.
Nearly took Ninja Mack's head off, but it is muscle memory for the champion to get that shoulder up. Held championships all over the world, has Ninja Mack, former GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship in Noah, and a hardcore champion there as well. So real versatility from Ninja Mack.
Yeah, from Japan to the States and all points in between, they know the name Ninja Mack. But Facade knows of the Dragon Sleeper, cinching in a submission hold attempt, and could Ninja Mack ever be capable of tapping out and conceding a fight? Won't find out right here, but Crucifix pinned by the champion, nearly able to put him away.
We'll certainly be able to see if he smiled while tapping. Hey, look at that, sunset flip. No, oh, Facade reverses it.
Roundhouse countered. Facade gets that roll up again. It is back and forth, lightning fast. On a night where Cowboy Jane Storm will challenge Mack Cardona for the JCW World Championship. On a night where Vampiro has promised a mystery opponent for Mosh Pit Mike, and boy, that scares the hell out of me.
Should scare Mike.
Big VITO to team with the Monster Corporation against Stephen FLOWE, COKANE, and the Outbreak. What an 8-man tag team riot that's gonna be, with Vampiro's Gore Games intact. But Ninja Mack counters the powerbomb, and Facade barely gets out. Think about it, Mark. Facade was 1 second away, less than 1 second away, from his American title hopes being dashed for the foreseeable future.
I'm not sure we've seen Facade get caught after doing that rope walk before. Ninja Mack very prepared for his challenger here.
Speed on speed, focus on focus, discipline on discipline. They are cut from the same cloth.
Oh! Oh! They came down hard right in front of us here.
Ninja Mack! The Ninja Special! special scores, and Facade may find himself one maneuver away. If Mack hits that ninja bomb, this could be it. It's what did Facade in a week ago, but no, Ninja Mack adjusts on the fly. Oh, makeshift version, but Facade still had it scouted.
Ninja Mack came down hard, no water in that pool. Oh, and now Facade is all the way across the ring. He can't, walking the ropes with the greatest of ease.
Facade goes coast to coast with a drop kick, and the Neon Ninja has evened the series.
Incredible match.
Taking it 1 match to 1, the Neon Ninja, Facade.
We have seen an incredible offensive display from both these aerial artists. But the next time we see Facade and Ninja Mack do battle, it will be for the American title. The series is even. And if this matchup was as incredible as it was, man, the finale between these two will be absolutely insane.
We saw some mutual respect last week.
Now Facade,
making his intentions clear,
echoes that respect, but also reinforces the ultimate goal of the American title. Facade has dreamed of being a champion in this company his entire career. He could be one win away from that glory, or Ninja Mack can be one win away from solidifying his spot atop the American division.
Jasmine, goddammit! How many times I gotta call you? You pick up your damn phone! I'm tired of this bullshit! And you guys, let me tell you something. You've been screwing around and messing things up, and I'm goddamn tired of it. So tonight, you freaky bastard, how you better go? I will crack you, son of a bitch. Who's the husk?
Vito, you need to shut the fuck up, okay? I got this under control.
No, you don't have
Yes, I
anything.
do.
No, you
I
don't.
do.
All right, listen, this better go off good. And for you, you don't come through tonight, you can pack your shit and move out of my apartment. I'm done with you.
Come on, let's go.
Husk!
The events that broke all the rules and shattered promotional boundaries are finally available. The entire wrestling industry stood together to honor one incomparable man who changed the game forever. And for the very first time, you can own the surviving footage of all 4 Brian Pillman Memorial events in one historic set. See over 100 stars. And 14 hours of footage across 4 discs. The Brian Pillman Memorial Show Anthology, available now on DVD and digital.
Matt Cross! Where the hell is Matt Cross? That son of a bitch. Matt Cross!
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
Big Al, the showrunner of the JCW Women's Division, who Vince Russo said, make things right after what you did to Danny Moe and Haley J a week ago. But with some of Big Al's accusations against Vince Russo these past several weeks, I'm not sure how much authority Vince still has over Al.
Boss man's making me come out here and make things right. So, I just wanted to apologize to Haley J. I'm really sorry for choking you with that chain and putting you within an inch of your life. But, you know, I got you something. And, Danny, I didn't forget about you either. So, ladies, if you could make your way to the ring.
Well, on two separate occasions, Big Al used her influence as showrunner to rewrite the match rules in her favor against Danny Moe and also a week ago against Haley J. They have both felt the wrath of Big Al's authority gone awry, but we're seeing a more humble Big Al, a more reserved Big Al. Did Vince Russo's words resonate with our showrunner?
We're seeing Big Al dressed for a Detroit winter. And yeah, you know, even beyond what you just talked about, Joe, there's so much history between these three women.
Well, Danny Moe, the Dynamite one, and Haley J have built up a mutual respect with one another. We have seen them take the fight against Big Al because, let's face it, as Haley makes her way out with Stormy, who got a little too close to Big Al's bag as well a week ago, but be that as it may. Haley and Danny realize that as much as they may not like each other professionally or personally, they need one another because Big Al's making life hell for both of them.
She definitely is, while Big Al comes out with the two most popular accessories in JCW, and that championship and Stormy.
Back up. Back up. As the JCW Women's Division showrunner, I was so gracious to come up with a match for you guys. A DLC match. Doors, ladders, and chairs.
DLC?
Let me give you a little rundown of the rules, all right? Number one, you both have to use all of the weapons, and if you fail, you will both be fired.
Wait a minute.
And number two, if you want to win the match, you gotta put your opponent through the door. So, have fun, ladies. Oh, wait. I forgot something. I'm your ass!
Oh, wait a minute. Well, Big Al didn't necessarily have her hat in her hand the way I thought she did as far as coming out here to make things right. Big Al now forcing Danny Moe and Haley J to fight one another. I don't think this is a coincidence that Big Al thought of this big idea a week before Danny Moe and Haley teamed up to run her out of here.
Now, championship, that title belt right there, never mentioned in the description of this bout, but the very first ever JCW Women's Champion, Danny Moe, is in there with the champion. Always a high-stakes situation.
Well, yeah, you can never be too sure what's going through Big Al's mind on a given moment, but if that JCW Women's Championship is at stake, that's certainly Big Al even further attempting to drive a wedge between these two athletes who have, let's be honest, formed a bond with each other based on their hatred for Big Al.
That's exactly what the bond is, yes.
And Big Al has the best seat in the house to watch these two potentially destroy each other. And that friendship, that bond, that goes completely out the window because Al said you have to use these weapons. You have to put your opponent through a door for this matchup to end.
Look at this. The referee assisting here in bringing out the plunder that she wants to make sure is used in this match.
Yeah, Big Al doesn't care about 5-star classics or catch as catch can. She just wants to see people hurt one another.
Yes, these two people specifically, Big Al said these competitors must use all weapons or they'll be fired.
Dani and Haley, once upon a time in another world, were fierce rivals. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. As Dani and Haley doing battle center of the ring, Big Al's more of a distraction than an official so far. But Haley, of course, the reigning and perhaps defending women's champion, taking control, seizing the moment.
All three, referee now demanding that the wrestler use the chair. The unconventional leadership of the women's division showrunner.
I think even calling Big Al referee is a misnomer. And Haley, I think Haley wants to win this thing on her own skill. But Big Al just wants to see a bloodletting. Oh!
Oh, that is an unfortunate occurrence for Dani Mo to take out the leader of the division and the referee.
It's not unfortunate for Dani Mo, I can tell you that right now. She and Haley just shrugged their shoulders, and you know what? They used the chair, it's what Al wanted, and they're using the ladder!
They've used the ladder now too, there we go.
So everybody wins, right? Everybody gets what they want, sort of.
Well, it's what Big Al asked for. Taking a little breather there to powder her nose is Big Al.
I think Haley and Dani just made a mutual decision that this match is on hold because we got some other business to take care of. Mark, what do you think Vince Russo's going to think about when he sees all this? This is not what he told Big Al to do.
Well, there's the door, so, I mean, how hands-on exactly is Mr. Russo in the women's division?
That may depend on those pictures. I'm not really sure, but be that as it may, Dani Mo and Haley J have gotten a door.
Uh-oh. I think I saw what was in that baggie there.
Yeah, it's going to go from bad to worse, I think. But keep in mind, Mark, this is the way you win. You put your opponent through a door.
Yes, and these two who have had their issues working in tandem, but Big Al in with the chair.
Jeez!
This has just turned into, this is really a three-way match where one's wearing a rough shirt.
Well, the referee and showrunner, who is not officially part of this match, is beating the hell out of the contestants and puts them both through the door. Ring the bell. Did the referee win the damn match? Big Al raising her hands. Is this what she wanted the whole time? Dani and Haley in a crumpled heap, hurt. I don't know if this is how Al thought she'd get here, but this is clearly what the showrunner was looking for. And wait a minute. Big Al's got the women's title.
Leaving both of her biggest competitors laying and
Wait a
making
minute.
clear.
Wait a minute, Mark.
Wait, well, no, you're not supposed to leave with it, Al. Al, no, don't leave with it. That's not yours.
Did she win the women's title? Was it on the line? What's going on here?
Matt Cross, you bitch ass, where you at? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come out. Right now. I know you're back here. I know you parked your ass back here. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Matt Cross. Matt.
Warriors, combatants, champions. Pro Wrestling's rings have seen the globe's most fearless and decorated innovators of combat sports grace its canvases. But how many of history's greats have wrestled in every major federation in the world for over 3 decades? WWE, WCW, TNA, ECW, ROH. Forget halls of fame. It's time to honor 2 true heroes of the sport. For the first time ever, the Insane Clown Posse opens up their archives to you, documenting their decades-long journey in pro wrestling. From their days promoting in the backyards of Detroit, to their days on WWE pay-per-view, to the creation of Juggalo Championship Wrestling. You're along for the entire ride in this massive, full-color, glossy coffee table book featuring more than 300 rare images. Hear their entire story in wrestling, featuring brand new interviews with Eric Bischoff, Vince Russo, Jeff Jarrett, Todd Gordon, Rob Van Dam, and ICP themselves. Hundreds of pages, hundreds of pictures, hundreds of matches. One big-ass book. ICP Unaccepted Volume 1, The Wrestling. On sale exclusively at shop.insaneclownposse.com.
Pardon me, Mr. Russo, sir. Mr. 50s, Miles Clark, pleasure to meet you in the flesh, sir. Goes without saying the things that you've done in this industry that you and I call home. Fact of the matter is, one thing's for sure, you're a man's man, and guys like you and I were cut from a different cloth, and I know that you know when not to leave something like money on the table, see? The amount of talent that you have at your disposal here in Juggalo Championship Wrestling. It's leaps and bounds. I know your time is valuable and there's guys hopefully knocking on your door left and right, sir. You took a new generation to a level nobody ever thought. But here in this new era, tonight, when that bell rings and Mr. 50s is in that middle, that beautiful square and circles, eh? You taking the time to watch will be time we're spending. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Hey, Ethel.
Did that just happen?
Tonight's next match is an 8-man tag team match, and it is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
Time for some lunacy of another kind, as Barnabas the Bizarre leads in his charges.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up and prepare to be shocked and amazed as Barnabas the Bizarre oh so proudly presents twin bodies, one conjoined brain, and insatiable hunger that must be seen to be believed, for they are the unstoppable, incurable infection, Jackson, Abel, the Outbreak!
Well, Jackson and Abel ran afoul of Big Vito.
Oh yeah, you can say that. I think they did more than that to Big Vito, but we don't know the details.
Yeah, to say the least, Big Vito found himself in a compromising position because Vito was responsible for the Outbreak losing those JCW Tag Team Championships. Let's put it very simply, Big Vito and just about anybody in JCW has been a major personality clash. And it's coming to a head here tonight with the 4 men Vito has tormented the most.
Introducing their partner. Weighing in a shitload of teenage from the Grunge champion of the world, Seattle, Washington, he is Stephen FLOWE.
You make a fine point, Joe Dombrowski. Stephen FLOWE has really been the subject of Big Vito's ire more than anyone. It's the Outbreak, the men with the zombie lifestyle, if you will, who have had the upper hand against Big Vito, but we've seen Big Vito really take out his frustrations on Stephen FLOWE.
Trying to get Stephen FLOWE to sell out his best friend.
And their final partner, weighing in at 62 kilos, from Crystal Mountain, Columbia, he is the Devil's favorite dealer,
Cocaine has been a cult hero in JCW Lunacy since he came on the scene. But one look at Cocaine from Big Vito and an instant rivalry was born. From firing Cocaine when he didn't have the authority, to forcing the man to take a drug test in front of our television cameras. Big Vito has tried to emasculate, embarrass, defame, and run off Cocaine. But every single time, Cocaine comes back more intent on kicking ass.
These sickos at Harpo's just threw a bunch of straws at Cocaine. How is Vito actually going to function when he's in the ring?
and their opponents.
Well, based on their pre-match strategy session, not quietly.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Jasmine St. weighing in at a combined weight of damn near 1,400 pounds. The team of Mr. Happy, Congo Kong, and the Beast Man. Together, they are the St. Clair Monster Corporation.
Well, Mr. Happy's got a band at ringside, and Mr. Happy's got a dance in his heart, but bottom line, you want to talk about coexisting, you want to talk about chemistry, I expect the Monster Corporation to be more solidified than ever. They have Jasmine back, and you know after last week, Jasmine gave them hell.
He is from the Luciano family and the protector of the investment. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Vito!
And this guy has been intimidating everybody that's come in his path, thrusting his weight around and really abusing power that he doesn't even possess. Big Vito's no Mama Luke though. He's a paisan from the neighborhood. He knows what it's all about to run the streets. And you heard him tell Russo, that's how he views JCW. It's like the streets. Will that mentality help him or hurt him in this match?
Big Vito looking really confident here.
All you juggalos better wipe that shit off your faces. Tonight we're gonna take names and kick ass, and each and every one of you are gonna like it. And just for the record, there isn't one of you who can kick my ass in this goddamn building. Let's get on with it.
Let's see her try. Big Vito, it just seems like every week he gets angrier and angrier and pushed more to the edge. And if Vince Russo can't control Big Vito and Big Vito is brought in to protect Vince Russo, man, that's bad news for all of us.
Big Vito speaking very confidently, always presenting himself that way, except anytime he's ever been near the Outbreak without any sort of protection. So with these three monsters, apparently newfound confidence even with the outbreak nearby. Is Vito actually going to start off this match?
Listen, you talk about confidence, I love the confidence on Stephen Flow right now because he was pushed around, bullied.
He's definitely been bullied, yes.
Remember when Vito sent the Monster Corporation to injure Stephen Flow and put him out with busted ribs for a few weeks?
We also saw Vito himself beat down Stephen Flow in a backroom.
Yeah, we've seen so much of Stephen Flow's career derailed thanks to Big Vito, from the injured time to the psychological torture. But Stephen Flow is one of the reasons these fans in Detroit and all over the country come to JCW Lunacy. A reason many of you are watching right now on YouTube. On a night where James Storm, the Tennessee Cowboy, will challenge Mack Cardona for the JCW World title, on a night where Vampiro is still promising a mystery opponent to Mosh Pit Mike.
Very unconventional wrestling boots Vito is wearing.
And on a night where Big Vito hears a series of words he probably should have heard many, many times already.
I get the sense that he's probably been told that a time or two.
Well, whoever did might have wound up sleeping with the Vicious.
Look at this, starting with a lockup here and a clean break. How about that?
For those unaware, Big Vito's a very accomplished wrestler. He's competed in probably 2 or 3 dozen countries, pretty much every top wrestling organization you can think of over the past 3 decades. Vito is dangerous, Vito is incredibly skilled, and Vito is pissed off and out here with purpose. And that's a dangerous combination.
Without a doubt. Big Vito came up at a time when you really had to be able to defend yourself and take on all comers, trained by the unpredictable Johnny Rods.
And when you say came up, you could talk about the sport of wrestling or just growing up in New York, right?
Yes.
Takedown by Vito on Stephen Flow. And that's where Vito excels, imposing his will. And there you see the first tag as Congo Kong, longest reigning JCW champion of all time, is in. And, well, Stephen Flow has felt this before, but it never gets easier. Congo Kong looks about 3 times the size of Flow.
Yeah, these guys have several weight classes separating them. And that's going to be true for, well, really, anytime anyone's in the ring with a Monster Corporation.
Vito's held tag team titles in WCW. He knows all about tag team chemistry and cohesion, and frequent tags put him back in the ring. Flow is reaching for anyone that he possibly can get to, and shot the cocaine, and Vito's lucky that Barnabas has taught Jackson and Abel enough about tag team wrestling to call them off till they're legal. Stephen Flow, the sunset flip, but Vito gets out.
We knew that Vito is a bully who can beat someone down, but you see, Vito can still move in a wrestling ring. He's got chops in there.
Oh, look at this. There's trouble in a gloomy paradise because Vito doesn't even want to tag Mr. Happy or anyone from the Monster Corporation.
Vito seemed pretty skeptical of Mr. Happy and went with Kong instead.
I don't want to go near Mr. Happy either. Mr. Happy doesn't often give us a choice.
Oh, yeah, he's nice, but I can't say he's harmless.
Leg drop into the cover. Flow kicks out, and that's the heart of Stephen Flow. That's that resiliency that, hey, maybe you weren't Gen X, maybe you weren't grunge, maybe you weren't totally into the vibe of Stephen Flow aesthetically, but you gotta respect what this man brings to the ring every night.
Can absolutely take a beating and then come back for more. But you notice Big Vito has really only been anxious to get into the ring so far against Stephen Flow. What's he gonna look like once either member of the Outbreak gets into the ring?
Vito, being greedy with ring time, doesn't even want to tag his own partners. And Mr. Happy wants to be involved in this matchup, and how are these two going to communicate?
Showing Big Vito exactly what he can do. Oh, that's...
Big Vito hadn't been happy since 1992. It's a perpetual bad mood, and even Mr. Happy wants nothing to do with him. Fight raging on the outside now as Kong gets in Vito's face. Wait a minute! Vito, what are you doing?
Mr. Happy did not abandon his partners, but look at this, Vito turning on Congo Kong.
Big Vito, one of the monsters to listen to him, and Vito's temper gets him in trouble again.
I don't think there's anyone besides Jasmine St. Clair that Mr. Happy's ever listened to.
And now Jasmine's giving Vito the business. These two are closer than anybody, in more ways than one. And now this fight raging, COKANE hits that senton atomico, stacked him up in a pin. FLOWE get the pin.
And your winners, the team of Stephen Flow, COKANE, and the OUTBREAK.
Well, a measure of retribution as these four men stand tall victorious, and Big Vito leaves enraged, dejected, and not getting what he wanted. But keep in mind what Russo said. That was Vito's last chance at these four, and it'll go down in the record books that Big Vito lost to his four biggest rivals. Whoa.
Monsters unhappy with each other here.
Well, we saw this a week ago when Jasmine wasn't ringside, when she was otherwise occupied with the outbreak, and now that Jasmine is arguing with Vito, it leaves the monsters unattended again.
What do you think the conversation is like between these three?
Well, you can get any language translator that you can expect, Google or otherwise, working in overtime to try to get a common ground here. There's no Rosetta Stone option for this discussion, I guarantee you that.
Most certainly not. Congo Kong is out of here.
Jasmine, you got your work cut out for you. Not just with Vito, but with your own monsters in fighting.
Is he in there?
I mean, he's in there, but you just want to wait till he comes
Yeah,
out?
screw this. Put that thing away. You turn around here and you face me like a man. What was that outside?
Why don't you just shut the hell up for a second, okay? You're a total mess. I can't stand you. You can't control those guys. You can't control your life. You can't control being a manager. What good are you? Absolutely nothing. Now listen, me and you are done. We're finished, okay? And guess what? The biggest thing of all, you're fired. Get out of here. Beat it. Hit the bricks.
Listen, little boy, you don't have the authority to fire anyone. And you know what? I'd watch my back if I were you. 2026 is a very long year.
Yeah, it is long, all right? I'm gonna crack you when I swear to God. I can't stand you. Hit the bricks! Damn bitch! Fucking witch.
There's a story being written. Every moment wet with ink. Each breath a sentence. Each step a paragraph. Darkness, light, and the flicker between. This is my story. This is your story. Chapter 17. We are all the pages.
Chapter 17.
Hi, Vito. Do me a favor. Listen. Listen with your good ear. You hear that? Do you hear that, Vito? That's the tick and the tock. Just like the swinging of a pendulum on a grandfather clock. That represents time. Time, Vito. And it's only a matter of time before I come back in JCW. And when I do, you're the first problem I'm gonna handle. I'd say I'm gonna dismantle the problem that is you, Vito. In just a matter of time. So when you live your life, day after day, when you're at a red light, when you're eating that Italian cuisine, when you're having sex with those nasty women, when you're sleeping cuddled up like a baby bitch at night, everything you do in your life, time continues to tick. And as time ticks, it brings me and you closer together, Vito. I'm coming back. And it's just a matter of the tick and the tock. The tick and the tock. Vito, the tick and the tock.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
All of Vito's goodwill is going up in flames. All those relationships, they're all fed up with him.
275 pounds from
Oh my
Super
goodness.
Consequence, New Mexico. He is a man of 1,000 gimmicks and the world's most dangerous wrestler, Cactus Mike.
Well, last week we saw a little Terry Funk action, and now a fellow hardcore legend, Cactus Mike, maybe Mosh Pit Jack, I'm not sure which one, but either way, the homage to the Hardcore Kings worked well a week ago when Mosh Pit Mike scored that win over Madman Pondo, but tonight, Mark, we don't know the opponent.
I've got to say, the resemblance in frame and hair is uncanny. Mosh walks a little better.
Here's our showrunner.
Oh gosh. And his security.
Angel of Anarchy, Madman Pondo.
Being showrunner, being shot caller. I love y'all too. I'm so fucking sick of you. I don't know why, but I just am. And I said I got a mystery opponent. You're gonna dig this. So in saying that, Juggalos, let me introduce to you somebody who got fucked over by this company one too many times, and I'm here to straighten that out. I want to introduce to you your opponent tonight, and that would be the one and only legendary Mickey Knuckles.
Give it up. Oh boy. Oh, Vamp's triplex of terror is reunited. The twice fired in 2025, Aunt Mickey has returned again. And Mark, there's no Violent J to watch over her and make the tough calls like happened earlier last year.
Absolutely nothing to restrain Mickey Knuckles, who is looking more unhinged than ever in 2026.
And Mosh Pit Mike, the opposition, has no time to prepare for something like this. Mickey Knuckles is dead set and determined on doing damage anytime she steps into battle, as we welcome our
Speaking of
official,
doing damage.
our showrunner Vampiro. It's been an absolutely chaotic night.
Shot collar.
Yes, I'm sure you're very happy over the chaos that's gone on all night so far.
Yes, I am. But you know what? I'm so not paying attention because this is what I've been waiting for all night, this surprise. You know, she got raw into the deal. I don't want to mention any names, but it's just good to see legends back here in Lunacy.
Well, we talked about the fact Mickey was fired twice in 2025 by
Straight up
Violent J.
bullshit. By who?
By Violent.
Exactly. Who?
Okay, I'm not allowed to
Yeah.
say his name, I understand. But Mickey doing damage now.
Doing something.
And I understand you have a problem with Mosh Pit Mike. Is it the 1,000 gimmicks? You don't like the gimmicks?
I just don't like him.
Okay.
You know, it's like you ask me why I don't like him. I won't even, you know what I mean?
Pointing
I
at
just-
Mark Roberts?
Yeah, that's you.
I just don't like him, man.
Okay, well, we all understand that.
Yeah.
But Mosh Pit Mike is beloved by the JCW fans.
Yeah,
Always
they-
gives it his all.
Look, man.
Oh!
Stop talking about him.
Okay.
Just the important part of the night.
Well, Mickey Knuckles is getting pinned. If I can't talk about him,
See,
I'll
I
say
can't
that.
pay attention because you're asking me stupid questions. Watch the match.
I'm
Jesus.
watching the match.
It was a big elbow that took Mickey Knuckles down, but I see that Cactus is bleeding.
Who?
Cactus Mike.
Now you ask me why I don't like him.
You brought it up. But wait a minute. The sock comes out.
Come on. What the?
A mandible claw to the gullet. Mickey's had worse things in her mouth. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh! Well, at least Mike has the sock for protection.
Oh. Vamp, I don't think there was a strategy session for this. Wait a minute. Mickey countered it. Mickey using her muscles.
She's using something.
Yeah.
She's not practicing safe anything right now. Oh! Is that an eye for an eye or a tooth for a tooth or just a move for a move?
Oh, that was a takedown there, the most unconventional we've seen, and Mike deposits Mickey Knuckles out of the ring.
That was kind of like a version of an arm drag. What would you call it?
You need Zach Amico for that one, bud.
It's called Painful as All Hell.
Thank you so much.
And she's not done yet.
Oh! Oh! And Cactus Mike comes crashing down on the floor.
You can feel the thud at our feet.
God. Yes, Mickey. Oh.
She's going to smother him.
She's doing something.
Mickey wants to pin Mosh Pit, Jack, Cactus Mike, whatever you want to call him.
He busted open. She squeezed his, did she squeeze him so hard? What's going on?
Well, I don't want to check if that part's busted open.
You know what? It's all fun and games until some of these are denied.
Well, I know Mike has at least one eye that's in pain right now.
You know, I can't take you anywhere. You got to pay attention to what's going on here. Mickey got the short end of the stick thanks to Violent Moron.
Oh, now are you going to keep an eye on Mickey and Pondo like you know who used to do?
Oh, look at the DDT!
What the mother? You see, you start talking.
From Mosh Pit Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, and now he's breaking up the Legos.
He's putting them on Mickey Knuckles.
What the hell am I looking at right now?
Oh.
Mickey, get up. Don't you.
Down with the elbow. Can Mike go 2-0 on the triplex?
Pondo.
He did it!
Jesus.
Bang, bang!
Oh, no! There's your security, Vampiro. Come on, that's uncalled for, man.
No, it's definitely called for.
Pondo from behind with that table saw blade and that handle, that thick wooden handle. Mike never saw it coming. Now, the reason these two were fired to begin with is because they were out of control and a danger to everybody around them, including fans.
Yo, why don't you stick to ballet if that's what you're trying to say to me? This is JCW Lunacy.
I'm just saying.
This is the House of Heart. What are you talking about?
Are you going to let it happen? Are you going to do anything?
Yeah, I'm enjoying.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. This is going to become a very dangerous situation
Come on,
here.
Pondo.
Now, that's a sledgehammer! And that's a cinder block! God, that's insane! That is sickening! Vamp, do something, please!
Vampiro has thrown down his headset here, and
I get you don't care about his well-being, but for God's sake, do something! Wait a minute! Pondo laid out Mickey!
What? Why?
Pondo and Mickey came back to this company together. They were fired together. And just like that, Pondo has abandoned a JCW legend in Mickey Knuckles. And Vampiro's watching, complicit. Oh. And I don't know how much involvement Vampiro had in this, if Pondo's going rogue or what. But now, oh, he's got Mosh Pit Mike.
Oh, no.
Mosh Pit Mike's limp. He's not moving. He's knocked out with that sledgehammer.
Vampiro looks satisfied.
Oh. Where are they taking Mosh Pit Mike? He can't defend himself. Pondo, what are you doing? Vamp, do something. Step in here.
That cross! Come out! I'm looking for you! You cost me my match! My JCW Heavyweight Championship, Matt Cross! I'm right here! Oh, you bitch ass.
Hold on.
Juggalos and juggalettes, JCW's own Zach Amico has not just one, but two podcasts for you to check out. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's Zach Amico's Morning Zoo. Zach and his friends sit down and go over the weirdest and wildest stories of the week, react to the web's wackiest viral videos, and talk a ton of shit about celebs. And every Friday night, it's Zach Amico's Midnight Spook Show, where he's joined by all of your favorite comedians to watch the best and worst movies in the world of horror. It's a filthy mystery science theater with some of the funniest shit alive.
Have you guys ever been so high that you're with someone and their face kind of looks like one of these clowns? And then
yeah, it happens to me in mirrors.
Watch them today on YouTube, Stitcher, or however you get your podcast. Or you can subscribe at gasdigital.com.
I'm in the woods looking for Bigfoot.
Son of a bitch. Why did you do what you did? Why did you do what you did? Ah! Oh! 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 Sit down! Sit down! Sit down! You bitch! Oh! Shit! Why?
It's time for you to know. You'll know.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, it's that.
What did Matt Cross mean by that?
I have no idea what's going on.
What do we not know? We need a lot more answers.
Coming to the ring by his former associates, the Ring Rat. Weighing in at a patriotic fuck-ton, he is the manservant, JEEVES.
I want to know why Matt Cross is doing what he's doing. There's no explanation for why Jeeves does most of the things he does, but we do know that Caleb Conley said he had an important meeting, another engagement. Another week that Caleb has distanced himself from his own entourage.
And Jeeves is really not taking it well. And I've just got to say, Jeeves has no right to have such a good theme song.
Well, him and the Ring Rat are getting along, though.
And his opponent.
She's very friendly.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, from the south side of Chicago, he is Mr. 50s.
Well, it was a bit of an awkward meeting for the first time when Mr. 50s Miles Clark met up with Vince Russo earlier in the broadcast. You know, Vince Russo generally does not get along with wrestlers from prior decades, but be that as it may, Miles Clark has gotten himself a matchup tonight And, well, the chain-smoking star of the Dumont Network has Charlestoned his way back into ring action.
Vince Russo looked entirely perplexed by what he saw sitting across from Mr. 50s. And when you're talking about, look, he's chain smoking inside a Harpo's. I guess that's kind of just normal here. But there is a lot of times where...
Mark, I want you to define normal here once in a while because I have no idea what that means anymore.
This is certainly one match, Jeeves versus Mr. 50s, that we could confidently say you would only see in JCW.
No question about that. Mr. 50's been practicing his holds, his fighting stance. And Jeeves preoccupied with the ring rack and finds himself at the wrath of Mr. 50's. Didn't even have a time to put up his dukes.
Absolutely stomping straight through Jeeves' chest.
And certainly still to come, this matchup, no disrespect, will no doubt pale in comparison to the fight between Cowboy James Storm and Mack Cardona for the JCW World title. That's still ahead as your main event here tonight.
How dare you? These two guys are giving it their all. That's Mr. 50's Miles Clark in there.
I'm not discrediting any of that, but Jeeves' all kind of has a lower ceiling than some other people's. Delayed suplex.
That will knock all of the air right out of you. Look at the forearm pressing Jeeves' face down.
Now, see, that would have ended the match in the 50s, so Miles Clark is perplexed.
Absolutely. And that was his suplex. Standing suplex was Miles Clark's finisher for years.
Bearing the knees.
It always worked in St. Louis. Setting Jeeves up here.
Maybe looking for that full Nelson. No. Belly to back. Suplex nicely done. Jeeves has just felt so out of sorts, so out of focus without Caleb out here. It's like a kid thinking about his lost dog. He's not even focused on the match.
And he has some assistance on the outside here, providing only moral support. But man, Jeeves is just completely prone on the canvas here.
Miles Clark, I think he's going to invent a second rope jump. He's never seen this. Oh, the elbow, nobody there.
Terrible.
What do you think Mr. 50s thinks of the ring rat? Mr. 50s blushed when Barbara Eaton showed her navel. Oh, look out. Jeeves fires back with clotheslines. And from behind, oh, there's a full Nelson. Does he have the fingers locked?
Oh, I don't think he ever got there, but he's been distracted by a dame.
I think Mr. 50s is saying, cover up, Toots. Oh, went to paintbrush him.
Oh, Plankton one on hard.
A big wet one for the ring rat. Oh, nearly a malfunction at the junction.
Oh, that's locked in deep. Jeeves got nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah, the lights are going to go out quickly. Jeeves is history. So's Mr. 50s, technically.
And your winner, Mr. 50s.
Big time return victory for Mr. 50s, Miles Clark. But Mark, if Jeeves ever wants to get back on track, he's got to figure out why Caleb Conley keeps no-showing Jeeves matches.
A lot of mysteries here on JCW Lunacy. A lot more questions than answers. But Mr. 50s had a very successful showing here in the Russo era.
Miles Clark headed to the soda fountain and the sock hop with a big-time victory, and Jeeves back to the drawing board. But I'll tell you what, still to come, the main event is ahead. JCW World Championship will be decided. Cowboy James Storm, his second matchup of the evening, as he takes on the reigning champion, Mack Cardona. We will have the identity of our champion by the end of tonight, and we know they will be the face moving forward, and you can find all the news on them on JCW social media. Follow along on your favorite platform for all the updates, touring information, and more. And Mark, you can tell them all about the merchandise.
Well, you want to get your duds at psychopathicvault.com and check out shop.insaneclownposse.com.
Yeah. Make sure to support all of those websites and JCW Lunacy as we head in to the biggest year of JCW history and one of the biggest main events in JCW Lunacy is coming up in just moments. It's Storm, it's Cardona, the world title, and it's next.
Do you really not understand what's going on here? Do you really not understand the opportunity that I am giving you? You are the chosen one. That means that you are going to be an extension of me. You are going to represent me every time you are out there. Do you know what that means? That means that I need you to be unbeatable, unstoppable. I need you to be the person I know you can be. So you need to quit this screwing around, fucking around. You need to get serious, and you need to get serious now. You got it? Good.
Blast from the past. Blast from the past. JCW. Blast from the past. Blast from the past. JCW. Blast from the past. Blast from the past.
Tonight's next match is our main event, and it is scheduled for one fall. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is for the JCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first,
Graceland, Long Johnson, Deerskin, beer drinking, Johnny Cash, listen.
weighing in at 241 pounds, from Leapersburg, Tennessee, he is the Cowboy, James Storm.
Well, the Tennessee Cowboy already competed earlier tonight when he was able to maneuver past Mr. Anderson and Nick Nemeth. The question, though, on my mind is, how much did that match take out of James Storm? He's had an hour or so to recover, but is that enough against a top-tier, world-class athlete?
Well, we saw that James Storm already had a drink during his first match. I wouldn't be surprised if he spent the entire time stretching and drinking and keeping himself warm to go for his shot at the JCW Heavyweight Championship. You just can't count out a main event wrestler like the Cowboy James Storm.
and his opponent. Weighing in at 230 pounds from Long Island, New York, he is the senior of Juggalo Championship Wrestling and your JCW World Heavyweight Champion. He is the complete Mack Cardona.
Well, Cardona was hidden in plain sight when he snuck in under a disguise and defeated Too Tough Tony for the JCW World title. Cardona was more ready on that night than anybody. But is he ready to carry the mantle, to handle the pressure of being the man in the fastest growing wrestling organization in the world?
Matt Cardona won that JCW World Championship right here in Detroit, coming in incognito to do it. Showing his face here tonight against a challenger who, though he's had some time to mentally prepare,
Well, Cardona has been all over the world. You can tell by these past few months, it doesn't matter what initials the promotion are, doesn't matter what country it's in, Matt Cardona will show up and be ready to work his ass off, whether you like him or not, bottom line. But I gotta ask one question before we get started here. Who was Vince Russo talking to behind that closed door before a commercial break? That's not the first time we've seen Vince Russo give a rah-rah speech behind closed doors. You gotta wonder, could that speech have been to either Cardona or James Storm?
I think we're going to find out eventually, and it's going to have major ramifications for JCW.
Listen, Mark, Vince said chosen one. The last time Vince Russo called someone the chosen one, he became a 10-time world champion. So whoever it is clearly somebody Vince Russo has pegged as the future of maybe not just this company, maybe the whole business.
Cardona taking his time here before locking up with his opponent.
By the way, we are still attempting to get an update on the condition of Mosh Pit Mike after he was dragged out of here by Vampiro and Madman Pondo.
I am not a pussy!
I don't think that was very persuasive.
Show me some respect!
You're never in a good situation when you have to put out a denial like that.
Maybe you should have got a publicist to handle that.
I am the savior of Juggalo Championship Wrestling! And James Storm, you're just leeching off all of my buzz!
Oh, come on.
You're not on my level! You are nothing! You're not glorious! You're not always ready! And you're certainly not the JCW World Champion, because I am!
Very disrespectful.
You're right! He don't suck dick, he swallows them.
Well, Storm settles that argument and unloads with her right hands. James Storm wants to be JCW World Champion. And Cardona finds the wrath of the Tennessee Cowboy right in his face.
With all due respect to Matt Cardona, a simple Google search or look through the Psychopathic Records YouTube channel will tell you James Storm has had far more JCW matches as of late than Matt Cardona has.
Storm was looking for that last call, and Cardona had it scouted and bolted from the outside, and that's not going to help the opinion of, well,
the masses here at Harpo's?
Yes, I wanted to let them tell the story.
Yes, yes. Oh, and they did. They've had a story to tell all night.
Well, James Storm hopes his story ends in another World Championship, his first singles World Championship in JCW. Cardona considers himself the savior of this company, and let's be honest, the eyeballs are on us. The buzz is here. There's a lot of reasons why. Maybe Cardona's one of them, but if his ego isn't checked, James Storm will humble him. And Storm taking Cardona amongst this sea of unruly people who are not friends to Mack Cardona, to say the least.
No, Mack Cardona is absolutely surrounded by some Detroit juggalos.
James Storm making a lifelong fan there as he takes time out, but continues control of this matchup over Cardona. Cardona had, oh, look out! Storm hit the ringside steps. Storm knew if he won the matchup earlier that he would compete against Cardona. Storm has been preparing for Cardona since that match was announced a week ago. Cardona only knew for sure who his opponent was when we all found out. And the champion is having to roll with the punches and looking to get a win via countout, and that's not very JCW.
Even though Mack Cardona knew the three options, he lives on the road, he lives on airplanes.
Well, yeah, Cardona has one of the busiest schedules in the sport. There's no doubting that. And there's a reason why he's in such high demand. It's because of the high level he competes at. It's because of the attention and the headlines he garners.
Putting himself right in the face of some people who are very unhappy with him there is the complete Mack Cardona.
Yeah.
That's his moniker, the complete. Hard to argue with him.
Well, these fans may have an argument or two to that, but regardless, Cardona here to silence the doubters.
Not a pinning combination, but still doing some damage there to the Cowboy.
Yeah, Cardona in his element now. All eyes on him. And choking away at James Storm. If Cardona has his way, there'll be a JCW title belt accessory in the next Mack Cardona action figure release.
I'd buy that.
And he'd talk all about it on his podcast, no doubt. A media mogul hits a neck breaker into the cover and Storm out quickly.
2 count only, and I don't think you can blame Michigan senior official Orville Hewson for it. You simply need to pin your opponent, Mr. Cardona.
Of course, Jeff the ref still on the mend after the double death mist of the outbreak. We wish him well. But right now, it's Storm on the mend for this neck vice. Cardona keeping Storm trapped, keeping that fiery temper at bay. Oh, look out! Ask and the Cowboy shall deliver, but Cardona went to the eyes. Cardona got an up-close and personal example of a world title match JCW style.
Yeah, you can't really take strategy advice from the crowd at Harpo's because they really only want one move. It's their go-to offense.
To be fair, it works more often than it doesn't. But
take your word on that.
Well, let me demonstrate. Never mind. Cardona.
No more under the table stuff for me, please.
He's putting in the work at this point on James Storm. But
Storm's ready.
Well, you mentioned, Mark, he started drinking early tonight since he was in the first match. And he's feeling no pain by this time of night. Oh, Cardona cuts him off with the pass, but Storm hangs on, skids the cat. And the Cowboy is feel the moment. Inverted atomic drop. Storm measures. Wait, up and over. Great rebound by Storm. Caught Cardona in the back of the head. Snaps off a DDT. Could this be all? New JCW World Champion. Storm on top, and Cardona gets the shoulder, shoots that shoulder off the canvas with urgency.
The throngs of fans here at Harpo's are ready to see a World Championship title change, and they are solidly behind the Cowboy James Storm. Lining up his opponent now.
Cardona, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, come on, hiding behind the referee. Oh, and Orville gets it right to the face. Referee's down.
It wasn't intentional. I don't think it was intentional. Oh, but that last call sure as hell was. Right on the money. And we should have a new world champion. That's more than 3. Oh, James Storm, a victim of circumstance.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
No.
What's creeping in the back here?
That's sure as hell not a referee. That's Ken Anderson. And Ken Anderson looks absolutely incensed. Oh, and that heavy title belt to the skull of Storm.
Now why does Mr. Anderson have a preference here for one Cardona?
Well, Storm won the match over Anderson earlier, and now Anderson screws Storm like he feels he was screwed.
And your winner, and still JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Mack Cardona!
Cardona looks like the most shocked guy in the building. I don't think Cardona even saw Mr. Anderson, who's now applauding Cardona in the aisleway after Anderson's rival James Storm got taken out, as obviously this bad blood is not over. But Cardona continues his reign as JCW World Champion. He'll live on to survive another day. And I understand our cameras are tracking. They've caught up with Vampiro, with Pondo. What's going on back there?
This way?
Hey, what the fuck is going on? Pondo, what the fuck? Bam! Call him off! Fire his ass, Bam! Fire his ass!